All right, hello. Today I want to talk about the importance of self-mastery. And yesterday's video was a little longer, so I'm going to keep today's reasonably short. So I just want to make a few points on the importance of learning to not only manage your emotions, and so I briefly touched on that in a previous video. And by manage your emotions, I mean to begin to heal the emotional wounds that cause the triggers. And not to say that you'll never be triggered again, but you certainly reduce the number of triggers, the intensity. You open yourself for a space of joy, to have peace. So you need to begin to process those emotions out, not repress them, to begin to feel them, to heal those experiences. And in addition to that, once you've done that though, some awareness control is equally, if not more important than emotional control. Actually, no, I'll say equally. Emotions are pretty important. That's why I yammer on about them so much. So awareness is really important because what you focus on grows. And so if you are not able to control the direction that your awareness is going or where it stays, then you are going to find that you are in essence at the mercy of your environment. And because your emotions and your physiological response are directly related to where your awareness is going, if it's darting around all over the place, you could really find yourself up and down, like your nervous system kicking in and out all the time. And you're going to have a hard time directing your intention in one way because you're going to be pulled. So one minute you feel good and then something reminds you of something negative and you'll swing over to the other side. And so instead of directing your focus and your energy and your intention at one thing, you're swinging back and forth and back and forth. And this is exhausting. This is the number one reason that people profess to feeling tired. It's because when things come up that they don't like, perhaps you're looking to manifest something specific, and so you've aligned yourself with the state of being that you need to be in order to accomplish that. And then something comes along and it pulls your awareness away to maybe so that you begin to doubt. And so rather than recognizing that when you manifest, it's like being at a group dinner, and I'll tell that story in a minute, you allow your awareness to swing across the room or to swing over, I guess not across the room, but you're going to let it swing over to this negative thing. And then you may find yourself ruminating in this area. And so you're going to feel the negative emotions. You may start to sweat. Your pulse might race. And so by recognizing that this does not align with where I'm going, you are able to then pull your attention back and keep it focused on what it is you want. And so in order to do this, you are in essence going to need to begin to practice concentration. And so one of the best ways to practice concentration is to use your meditative practice. It's not meditative. In this instance, meditation is not just closing your eyes and listening to like a guided meditation or closing your eyes and letting your mind dart all over the place, or closing your eyes and, as some of us do, fall asleep. And that's another topic entirely. But so you want to begin to, and you'll have to start with short spurts, but you're going to want to bring your attention back. So as you go into your meditation, if your awareness is starting all over the place, you're going to want to draw it back again and draw it back again. And you're going to keep doing this until the lengths of time between when you need to draw it back and when it darts become a lot shorter. I said that all wrong, but you get the point. You are able to hold more consistent lengths of time where your awareness is not darting all over the place and you're not needing to redirect it back. So yes, and this requires self-mastery. This requires dedication. This requires committing to yourself that you're going to choose your state of being and you're going to stay there. You're not going to allow yourself to be pulled left and right depending on what's going on in your environment. And so this is, in essence, one of the most important skills that you can begin to learn, not only to move yourself towards a successful manifestation, but also to reduce that thing that I've heard people call manifestation fatigue, because that is in essence the effect of swinging back and forth. Your emotions are literally going up and down and up and down and up and down, and that's exhausting. That's absolutely exhausting. So I would like to hear about how you do with your state of being. Are you pretty consistent with staying on track? How is your concentration? Were you ever taught to concentrate? A lot of people weren't. I'd love to hear your comments, or I guess I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments. Happy Friday!